Remember the time when Facebook rebranded its name to Meta? Let's talk about Metaverse.
The Metaverse.
The Metaverse.
The Metaverse.
Companies are pouring hundreds of millions of dollars into the vision of the Metaverse.
Metaverse concept today, shares in Meta down 65% on the year.
Let me explain to you what is Metaverse in the first place. So Metaverse is a virtual world where you can engage with your friends digitally and in real time. There are many platforms which provide these services. For example, Decentraland. So Decentraland is a 3D browser-based world where you can exchange wearables, avatars, buy and sell and whatever. Metaverse mainly gained attention for its three abilities: social networking, gaming and e-commerce. In November of 2021, its popularity spiked with JP Morgan releasing a PDF titled called Opportunities in Metaverse, which explored how business can navigate between hype versus reality of Metaverse technology. This was a huge moment for Metaverse as a financial corporation who is worth more than $400 billion, that is JP Morgan. It is betting on it as the technology of future. However, looking at the search term analysis of Metaverse, it is clear as daylight that this popularity has been since declining. Meta's stock price has plummeted by around 70%. That is equivalent to around $780 billion, equivalent to the market cap of Berkshire Hathaway, vanishing from the entire stock market in a couple of months. The reasons for this I've categorized into three main points. Okay, hear me out. Tell me, how many of you are really comfortable wearing these 3D printed plastic things on your head? Clearly, they are 10 times tougher than staring at the screen for the same amount of time. I know, as the technology advances, these things will get lighter, smaller and more efficient to use. But looking from the current point of view, they are very tough. There's also a cost component to this. What I mean by this is, why should I spend more than $20,000 on a product which does not eliminate my current product usage? What I mean by this is, for example, I'm a college student. So all I need is a smartphone, a laptop, maybe a smartwatch. But introducing an Oculus does not eliminate any of these product usage. Also, I don't find anyone around me using Oculus so much. So I have a tendency of forgetting about all of this. Even today, this VR and 3D world is widely unregulated. We still don't have any concrete protocols on how we're going to maintain the privacy in these worlds. As more and more people will use this platform, there's a risk of these trackers exploiting the user data. Another major issue I feel is that these companies want you to spend 10 hours a day. That's almost like your second home. And when you're spending so much time, these companies can track your behavioral data. This data is mostly private in real life, but exposed in these metaverse platforms. The thing is, Web 1 lasted from 1990s to 2005. Web 2 lasted from 2005 to 2018. So from the past 3 to 4 years, we are in the same feeling that nothing much has changed. We have the same set of workflows, same set of devices, same lifestyle. So as humans, we think what's next? So in October 2021, when Facebook rebranded its name to Meta, it was looked as a huge decision. As Facebook is very respected in the industry, the same company which dragged us from Web 1 to Web 2 using the apps like Facebook itself, Instagram, WhatsApp and all these. So naturally, this entire Metaverse hype, it got accelerated. So currently, these are the graphics of Metaverse. I mean, there's no way graphics can turn out to be something like this. Meta has poured around $15 billion into the R&D of Metaverse. Come on, I've played things 5 years ago which look 10 times better than this. So I have literally no idea how the graphical interface of a platform which is so important can turn out to be something like this. The biggest problem I feel is Meta is the only company who's burning truckloads of resources on a product which is still very volatile. What I mean by this is, I don't see a corporation of this size and scale interested in this project so much as Meta is. So in the near future, the fact that only one company is regulating the entire future of internet is a considerable problem. Now, this company also doesn't have a competition to deal with. It's like the lone wolf out there. So whatever decision they take might be looked as a king's decision. So it might cause a profit or loss. So just keep these things in mind as you move ahead. This thing popped around quarter of 2022 and kind of overshadowed the entire Metaverse hype. Now, Meta also has their own AI model called as Llama, but no one's talking about it. I don't see anywhere around me using it, so it is not that memorable. They could have used names such as Hippo or Giraffe maybe. Even the numbers prove it. On platforms such as Decentraland, a similar VR platform as Metaverse, in October of 2022, it registered around 38 active users in the past 24 hours. This number is critically low for a platform which is worth around $1.2 billion. To me, Metaverse looks something like a solution looking for a problem situation. What I mean by this is, Meta has great tools, great collaborative features, no doubt. But it is replacing something such primary to us that it takes up too much resources for us to change from Web 2 to Web 3 workflows. Anyway, Meta is going to stay very, very mainstream just because of the bizarre amounts of dollar which it is burning. Thanks for watching. See you in 2 weeks.